Hi, so in the last exercise, we extruded each of these panels to an indexed height, which we defined according to a target number of modules, which could be anything according to how detailed we want this surface to be. Now, what we want to do in this exercise is visualize by color the different extensions, so we can read what the modules are doing a bit better. So this is going to be really simple. What we're going to do is take our list of extensions, which are a set of distances, and replace them with their individual indices, which would come from this list. The way we do that is with the replace members component. So this takes a list, it takes a set of values, which in this case would be our remapped indices, and it takes a list of equal length of items to replace them with. So that would be these. So when we look at this list, it'll be replaced with integers. Now what we want to do is turn those into colors so we can plug them into the custom preview component. So each of these integers has to be a color. What we're going to do is we're going to use the hue, saturation, and lighting component to create colors. And we're only going to want to define a hue. And so the hue takes an input of 0 to 1 to define a color. So we're going to want to remap this to that range. Again, always remember to flatten the input of these bounds. So that gives us a set of colors. So let's just for the moment remove the sides, and we're only interested in the panels. This is flattened, it shouldn't be. Oh, and this was grafted, and it shouldn't be. Okay, so that's clearly not the result that we want. And what's going on here is the boundary surfaces component messes up the order of all of the modules if they're in the same list. And so you can see here that each row has 10 elements, and those 10 elements are used as an input in the same list for this component, and it's messing up the order. So what we want to do is graft this before it comes in here, and then graft the colors as well. So that's what we should be getting. However, you can see that the bottom row is red as well as the top. This is because the hue input works like a color wheel, where 0 goes full circle and ends up being the same value as 1. So what we want to do is change the target domain from 0 to 1 to something like 0 to 0.5. That'd be ideal. So that's a good visualization of the colors. If you want, you can do something a bit different. Turn this off. And visualize the cells as the individual color, or create points for each cell, and display the actual index as colored text. So this tag takes a location, which would be the center point. So let's hide points. It takes text. That should be our indices component. And that should be grafted. And it takes color information. So if we look at this in top view, you get a list of colored indices. Which can be printed out as an elevation guide.